Hello students, today we are going to learn a essay Dream Children is written by Charles Lamb. A form is written without rhyme, meter, it is called essay. There are the two types of essay. Number one, subjective essay. Second, objective essay. Subjective essay is called as personal essay. Montaigne is father of subjective essay and Francis Bacon is father of objective essay. Objective essay means a essayist write their views as it means whatever he observe he write as it in particular structure. It is called as objective essay. So here Dream Children is essay. Now we are going to learn life and work of author. Charles Lamb lifespan is 1775 up to 1874. He was an English essayist, poet and antiquary. So he wrote many essays and at that time he was famous for essays. Now also his essay recognized and his essay are prescribed in many universities. He was the youngest son of Elizabeth Field and John Lamb. So Elizabeth Field and John Lamb are parents of him. He was educated in Christ Church, a charity boarding school, where he developed intimate friendship with S.T. Coleridge. Also, S.T. Coleridge is famous poet. He wrote many poems, and his famous poem is Ancient Mariner, which was latest throughout their entire time. He left the school in 1789 after spending 7 years. School inhibition being available only to those who intend to take orders. So think about he left education or school in 1789 after he became gay atheist. He suffered from a scandal which disqualified him from the clerical profession. After that, he became the clerk. He was forced to earn his living and suffer his poor family financially. He was employed at the office of a London merchant for a short time. Means he worked as also merchant. Merchant means one type of businessman. Subsequently, in the South Sea House as a clerk for a few months until February 1792. In April 1792, he accepted a clerkship in the account office of the East India Company, which he served until his retirement in 1825. Before independence to our India, there is East India Company. Yeah, he worked at that company. There was a strain of insanity in his life. Means always there is a madness in his life, in his family, and also he was behaving like a madman. Both Charles and his sister Mary suffer mental illness. Both also means illness as a mentally mad. Mary suffered mental illness. Charles is a confessed, spent 6 weeks in the mental facility in 1795. Mary's mental illness was strong, and under the mental breakdown, she killed her mother. The thing about Mary killed to her mother means both are mad, and after that they become greatest atheist. After that incident, Charles took her a private madhouse in Islington, where much of his earnings were spent on his sister's illness. So, definitely, she killed to her mother, and Charles take to her in the madhouse. Because of family commitment, Charles never married. How he fell in the love with the actress Fanny Kelly of Covent Gardens. So also he loves on the Fanny, but he didn't marry with her because of his family situation. Frustrated by the rejection, he decided not to marry and devoted his life to the care of his sister as her guardian. Together with Mary, he wrote last 3 books called the William Godwin's Jubilee Library. The most successful of these was Tales from Shakespeare. The thing about Escape of Mary, both wrote a book, Tales from Shakespeare. And William Shakespeare was the greatest dramatist in our literature. Charles and Mary lived at the Bay Cottage in Monton, north of London. Charles died of the streptococcus infection at the age of 59 on 27 December 1834. So he died of illness on 27 December 1834. He was buried at All Saints Churchyard in Mountain. His sister Mary survived him by 13 years, and he was buried beside him. Also, his sister died. Now we are going to learn here verse of the Charles Lamb. Lamb published his first 4 poems in Coleridge Poems on various subjects in 1796. So he published their poems in Coleridge Poems on the various subjects in 1796. In 1798, he published Blank Verse with the Charles Loan, which contained some of his best poems. The same year, he published a novella, Roseham Grey. Also, he published novella Roseham Grey, means he wrote also novel with essay. He also published his tragedy play, John Woodville, in 1802. His prose writings, in collaboration with his sister Mary, Tales from Shakespeare. It was published in 1807. Already this book we discussed here. Leicester School and the Poetry for Children, both in 1809, made him one of the finest prose diarists of the day. He also published The Adventure of Ulysses, 1808. So Ulysses was the greatest warrior in epic, Iliad and Odyssey. Both are the greatest epic in Greek. Specimens of the English dramatic poets who lived about the time of Shakespeare, 1808. On tragedy of Shakespeare in 1811, Witches and Other Night Fears in 1821, and The Pawnbroker's Daughter in 1825. So these are the famous work of him. Though Lamb tried his hand at poetry, drama, at criticism, it is the aces that have secured the permanence of his name. He occupies a unique place among English essayists. Lamb published his essay under the pseudonym Ilya. So remember also this name, his pseudonym or nickname Ilya. Under this name he published his essay. His most famous work were the Essays of Ilya. This is a famous one and it was written in 1823 and an essay, Dream Children, is published in this book. And last Essays of Ilya, it was published in 1830. So in next video we are going to learn next part of this essay. Thank you.